What's up, family? Man, woosah. You know what I mean? I gotta exhale it. I gotta let it go. Oh man, it is what it is. Family, man, understanding our purpose, walking in our power. You know, man, it's gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be profound, but it's gonna be rough. Man, it's gonna trigger some of you, and it's gonna piss some of you off. And you guys already know it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Get over it. You know what I mean? Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. And man, I salute you, Miss Tina Turner. Man, you've had such a positive, beautiful impact on my life. You were the first person, the first African American person that I saw put their business out on the street like that. You know what I mean? Man, you told everybody your story. You shared your soul before the world. And so many people rejected you. They loved you until they saw you meditating. They loved you until they heard you meditating. They loved you, they adored you until you showed them that you didn't necessarily believe in what they believed in. And then they alienated you. They dogged you out. They disrespected you, talked about how you was and all that. And just all the stupid shit we do. We're going in today. Man, sit back, buckle up your seats, because some of you going to get pissed right the fuck off. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow the fuck up. It's a trip because Tina Turner, man, went through so much hell, so much pain, so much suffering. And the world adored the fact that she put her story on a movie. What's love got to do with it? She came out and she started talking about the abuse that she went through. The crazy shit that she suffered. And it's as though she came out before her time. Because all the groups of people loved her and adored her, idolized her, they wasn't ready for the mental health aspect. And you guys have heard me say, if you've been on this channel for a while, man, this is the mental health channel. You know what I mean? We talk about mental health stuff here. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't give a fuck about your religion or the shit you believe as far as religious stuff. Man, this is a mental health channel. We deal with growth and development. We gonna keep shit real here. We're gonna have the conversations that people are uneasy to talk about. Man, it is what it is. Tina Turner, man, she started talking about Buddhism. She started talking about chanting and how that helped her heal from her brokenness. How meditating helped her heal all of the crap that she went through. And Tina Turner was one of the first people in America that made saying Namyo Renge-kyo popular. You know, and when you understand it, Namyo Renge-kyo, man, and people don't understand, man. Let me break this down for a second. Chanting, talking, speaking, singing. Man, when you make noise with your mouth, man, you create an energy. Stay with me, we're going somewhere today, man. And so, man, by chanting, and I've talked about this before in some of the other videos, man, chanting, speaking. And that's why when people's words have power. When you guys hear me say all the time, man, I'm sick, I'm broke, I'm this, da, 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 da. Man, you're speaking this shit into fucking existence. There's a group of people that believe that the pyramids were built by sand. and that people were able to speak, and the words and the chanting that they did elevated these rocks, these stones into place. I wasn't there. I don't know if this shit happened or not. But I do know that sound has power. Sound can change the frequency of the sound, can change water. Man, there's been so many studies done on this. Sound can change and help plants heal. They can make them sick and die. Sound. What the fuck are you listening to? What the fuck are you talking? Man, that has power you don't even fucking understand. Oh, we're going there today. We're going in today. Man, understanding purpose. Understanding our purpose. See, when you understand that sound has power, and that, man, by chanting certain sounds, man, how can I say this? Man, it does something to your body. It does something to your organs. Same way as people go to church and listen to those old spiritual hymns that we used to sing out on the plantations as slaves. It would do something to your spirit to sit there and start singing certain songs. It would make you feel something deep down in your belly. We're going in today. Stay with me. I'm just laying the groundwork. So it's something about sound. Man, it'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel hurt and broken too. Something about sound, man, it'll have you hyped up. Something about that, man, it'll have you violent as fuck. It'll put you on edge. Something about sound. And see, when you listen to all this crazy ass music that they have out now, man, it does something to you. It fucks you up. And I know a lot of young people, oh, this is the shit, and it's fire. It's fire, all right. It's fucking toxic as fuck. It's poisonous as fuck to your mind and to your body. Just because you can't see what it's doing to your internal organs, just because you can't see what it's doing to your soul, just because you can't see what it's doing to your mind, don't mean it ain't fucking you up. We have to grow up. And going back to Tina Turner. It's the reason why I put her on the cover of this picture with this thing on where it appears as though she has her wings. Because she has her wings now. She's got her wings. Man, she's gone on. And I want to make this tribute to her. Because we have to grow the fuck up. I was talking to a beautiful soul last night, and I was telling her, man, I want to live to be 101. There's a lady that I knew by the name of Mary. I used to take kids to go visit her and spend time with her, and she would sit there and she would talk to me about yoga and the philosophy of yoga and we would just sit there and conversate and chop it up 2 to 3 times a week. And this lady at 100 years old knew more than most people in their 30s and 40s. This lady at 100 years old, she had forgotten more than most people knew at the 40 and 50 years old. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. And so, I was telling this soul last night, man, I want to live to be 101. 101. Why? Because I want to stay around to help the people. I want to stay around to speak life into people. I want to stay around to try to help show people, man, there's a better way. You ain't got to keep living like this bullshit we doing. You ain't got to keep feeling like this. You ain't got to keep going through this bullshit over and over and over and over and over again. And see, and that's what Tina Turner did. And that's what pissed people off. Because Tina Turner came out and she said, man, I've gone through whoop, and da 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 da. And then I turned to Buddhism. I've gone through whoop, and I sit there and I chant, Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo, Nam-myo Renge-kyo. And she would do it over and over and over, and that pissed people off because she wasn't talking about Jesus. That pissed people off because she wasn't talking about God. That pissed people off because she wasn't coming to the typical fucked up black churches and giving their tithes and offering. Oh, we going in today, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Grow the fuck up. If you triggered, grow the fuck up. If you mad, grow the fuck up. It is what it is. And Tina Turner came and she said, man, she wasn't pushing nothing on anybody. She wasn't pushing anything on anyone. You know what I mean? She just came and she was living her life. She just did what she did. Understanding purpose. At the time, Tina had no idea that she would be going the path that she did. At the time, when she was going through her abuse and getting beaten and cheated on and whooped, she had no idea that, man, she would find salvation. She had no idea that she would be delivered. She had no idea she would have peace of mind and joy and happiness again. When she was in the middle of her hell, she had no idea where peace was at. She had no idea where her joy was at. She had no idea where her deliverance was at. And the whole time, it was within her. The whole time, it was down in her soul, down in her belly, down in her gut. And I know a lot of Christian people gonna get pissed, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Do what you do. I know my family got pissed. They was pissed. They were happy she made it out the abuse. But they were pissed. Oh, she's still going to hell. She got all this money and she's going to bust hell wide open. And whoop-doo-doo. And these motherfuckers still ain't fucking happy. These motherfuckers now still ain't got no fucking joy and peace of mind. They still damning motherfuckers to hell. They still on their self-righteous bullshit. Because they got Jesus and ain't nobody else got God or salvation or deliverance like them. Oh, you can have all the money you want. You can have all the peace, all the joy, all the happiness you want. But if you ain't got Jesus, according to these motherfuckers, you going to hell. Why? Because you ain't living life like they want you to. You ain't doing what the fuck they want you to. Man, fuck them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Fuck them. You didn't come in for their raggedy ass. Oh, we going in today. We going in. We going in. We going in. I promise you we going in. And man, we got to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up spiritually. We have to grow the fuck up emotionally. You're going to go through the bullshit you got to go through. And you're going to get up and you're going to, after you grow through it, you're going to sit there and tell people, man, how you grew through it. How you made it out. And whatever way you made it out, man, do it. You know what I mean? Whatever worked for you, man, so be it. But for Tina Turner, it wasn't fucking Christianity. For Tina Turner, it wasn't the bullshit y'all spew. It was her meditating. It was her sitting there in the moment and learning how to release, how to let go. That worked for her. She has her wings now. That worked for her. She has peace of mind and joy and happiness. She had peace of mind, joy, and happiness. And I know it had to fuck her up that so many people of her own people, her own sisters, her own brothers. I'm talking about black folk. Because y'all know how fucking judgmental we can become. How hateful we can become to other motherfucking black folks that ain't doing what the fuck we want them to do. As soon as they found out that she was meditating, she was a witch, she was a harlot. She was a hoe. Look at her showing her legs. You didn't have a problem with all that shit in the beginning. She done sold her soul. All the bullshit you say and spew because you ain't got no fucking peace. Because you ain't got no fucking happiness. Because you ain't got no fucking joy. Because you're financially fucking in shambles and ruined. You want to speak these curses and this bullshit on other motherfuckers because they found their peace. They walking in their purpose. They walking in their power, and you ain't never understood that shit yet. You got all sanctified, all fucked up in religion, all super spiritual, but you ain't got no fucking power. You ain't learned how to let go of some shit yet. You still mad. You still bitter. You still angry at what your first baby daddy did, what your first husband did, what your daddy did, what your uncle did, what your brother did, what your cousin did. All this other bullshit. But you got all the fucking answers. You want everybody to be like you. What, you want us to be mad and bitter and angry still too? You want us to be fucked up in the head just like you? Oh, we're going there today. I promise you we're going there today. And again, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Grow up. Grow up. Understanding our purpose. Understanding our purpose. There's been so many people that looked at Tina Turner's life and said, man, I want that peace. Man, I want that joy. Man, look at the hell that she's gone through. And man, she's able to smile, and it's not a fake ass smile. Man, she's glowing. What the fuck is going on with Tina to where she's able to glow and just be radiant like that? What the fuck is she on? Purpose. Purpose. Her God-given purpose. Her God-ordained purpose. And when you walk your purpose, when you fulfill your purpose, when you walk in your power, man, understand, you're going to piss a whole lot of motherfuckers off because you ain't doing it the way they want you to do it. I know I piss motherfuckers off, and I don't give a fuck. I give two fucks about what motherfuckers think about me. Because, oh, you shouldn't be talking about God and cussing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Who made you God over my fucking life? What make you think you have the authority, the right to tell another motherfucker how to talk on their fucking platform? How to help other people heal? If you don't like the way somebody's doing it, get your lazy, raggedy, no good, trifling ass up and go do it your motherfucking self. If you ain't gonna do it, shut the fuck up. Sit your ass down and stay in your motherfucking lane. We have to grow up. Y'all say y'all chosen? Y'all say y'all the chosen ones? Y'all the star seeds? Y'all the real children of God? Y'all the rainbow warriors? Whatever fucking label you want to give yourself? You had better learn how to walk in your motherfucking power and stop giving a fuck what somebody else think about you. As long as you give two fucks or another fuck about what another motherfucker think about you, you'll never walk in your power. You'll never walk in your authority. Why? Because you surrender your power to them. As long as you're worried about what these fucking Christians think, as long as you're worried about what your raggedy ass trifling kids are thinking, as long as you're worried about what your mammy and your pappy and everybody else is thinking about you, you surrender your fucking power to them. To them. You surrender your power to help people to motherfuckers who ain't doing shit but tearing people down. Nah, that's not why we came here. We came here to go through the shit that we gotta go through and to grow through the shit we gotta go through so that we could turn around and help other motherfuckers going through it too. And show them, man, don't just go through it, you gotta grow through it. I can't tell you how to do it, but this is what I do. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is what's giving me the peace that I have. This is what's giving me the joy that I have. This is what's giving me the insight and the wisdom and the understanding that I have. We have to grow up. Everybody ain't walking the same path. Everybody ain't gonna go the same way. Everybody ain't gonna do the same thing. Everybody ain't going through the same thing. Everybody ain't endured the same toxic, fucked up bullshit in life. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to learn how to get connected to God's source, the Most High, universal consciousness. We have to learn how to go within ourselves. That's what it means to meditate. It means, man, I'm blocking out all the bullshit outside of me and I'm going within myself. That's where God dwells at within you. That's where God talks to you at. And that's where we get, and you guys heard me say, that's where we get the saying, trust your gut instinct. Because that's where God communicates to you at. And when you tap into that, you're tapped into infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite understanding, infinite love. And you're going to have the fucking haters telling you, nah, you got to go to school and get your theology degree and get all this other, go to seminary and all this other raggedy ass fucked up bullshit so they can teach you how to think like them. So they can teach you how to talk like they dumb ass, they ignorant ass. You didn't come here for that fucking programming. You came here to be fucking liberated. You came here to set your fucking self free and to show other people how to be free. Tina Turner showed the world how to go through abuse after abuse, trauma after trauma, and how to be free. How to let it go. How to still fulfill your purpose. See, here's the trick. You look at Tina Turner's life, and it's been such a great inspiration to me. You look at her life, it's like, dang, she went through all of that hell. And then, say it again, because I don't know if you caught that part. Tina Turner went through all the hell that she did. And then, that conjunction. She went through the dark. She went through the tragic, chaotic, fucked up period of her life. And then, she didn't stay there. She didn't get comfortable and complacent in the bullshit. She went through what she went through. And then, what's the and then? What's after and then? Because Tina Turner was a singer while she was going through her bullshit. Tina Turner was popular while she was going through her bullshit. And then she got free physically. And then she learned how to set her mind free. She had to determine, she had to decide, I want more in life. I deserve more in life. I'm going to have more in life. And this is where the great majority of us get fucked up at in the game. We get so fucking complacent, so stuck in our bullshit, man, so comfortable in the tragic nuances of life, of just making it, of just surviving, that we give up our fucking dreams. We stop dreaming. We stop pursuing our purpose. We let go of who we are and why we're here. Tina Turner didn't do that. Tina Turner said, man, this is where I've been. This is what I've experienced. I'm not going to allow that to trap me. I'm not going to be a prisoner to this bullshit any longer. I'm not going to be a prisoner to this fucked up way of thinking anymore. And so she set herself free. And she learned how to sit there. Exhale. Nam-myo Renge-kyo. Nam-myo Renge-kyo. Nam-myo Renge-kyo. She made a vow to herself. She would never go back down that path again. She made a vow to herself. She would never tolerate what she didn't deserve. She made a vow to herself. She would never allow somebody else the power over her life. She made a vow to herself that she chose peace over relationships. She chose joy over people. She chose her happiness over relationships with others. And see, at some point in time, you're going to have to come to yourself and make this vow to yourself. At some point in time, you're going to have to wake the fuck up out of the fog, out of the sleep, whatever the fuck you in, and come to the understanding, damn, I want more. Damn, I deserve more. Damn, I'm not tolerating this bullshit no more from other people or from myself. Damn, I want my happiness. I want my peace. I want my joy. And if that means I gotta lose your ass, fuck you. You gone. You know what I mean? You gone. And I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give two fucks who you are. Ain't not one motherfucker walking this planet more important than my peace of mind. There's not one motherfucker walking this planet more important than my joy and happiness. I don't give a fuck how good you think you look. I don't give a fuck how great your sex is. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Ain't a motherfucker alive. Ain't a motherfucker gonna be born more important to me than my peace of mind, my joy, my happiness. Not none of my kids, my family member, ain't not one motherfucker that important to me. I love them, but I'm not allowing anyone to come between me and my peace of mind. I'm not allowing anyone to come between me and my happiness and my joy. This is understanding our purpose. See, I've gone through the hell that I have. I've gone through all the trauma that I did. I've gone through the rejections and the abandonments and the broken hearts and whoop. I've gone through that shit. So that I can learn to love my fucking self. So that I can learn to value my peace, my joy, my happiness. See, I value my peace, my joy, my happiness far more than I value being with you. I value my peace, my joy, my happiness far more than I value what you think about me. And when I got to this place, the world changed. When I got to this state of mind, the game changed. The game changed. The game changed. Because then I started to understand who I was. I started to understand my power, my purpose. It's time for you to change the game. It's time for you to change your narrative. It's time for you to change your story. Stop talking about so much about the bullshit you're in and the negativity and whoop. Stop talking about that shit as that's all you are. As though that's your lot in life. And so you'll never find happiness. You'll never find peace and joy. And all you'll ever have is chaos and bullshit. That's all you're ever going to have until you change the game. Until you change the story. And you change the story by meditating and getting in alignment with God, Source, Universe, the Most High. And then walking in your power. Walking in your God-given power. Walking in your authority. And once you do that, you change the game. Not just for you, but for people watching you. People coming after you. You came here to be a game changer. You came here to change the game for the lives of many. That's what it means to be a chosen one. That's what it means to be a starseed, a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of compassion. You got to change the game. First for you. Then you change it for the world. Man, namaste. The God in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in each and every one of you. You have God within you. You are God. I love you. Happy healing.